Welcome back, everyone. So this is a little bit different now, as you can tell, and that is because this is recorded on my new tablet that I just got, and I have finally released this video for you guys. And shout out to you guys who have joined me during the premiere, and I hope you enjoyed. So today we are doing the tier list for Jurassic Blocky dinosaurs, and these will be ranked by my first time experience. So some of them will be outdated rankings because I'm going to do another version where it's going to be the new models since I haven't showcased most of these, which I will be making videos on them soon. So stay tuned for part 2. Now let's begin this tier list now. So our first dinosaur that we're going to rank first is the Gallimimus. For me, he is between D tier to F tier. But for me, he's actually really good for like beginners. Like, since he actually helped me a lot whenever I was like a new player to Jurassic Blocky, and its heavy cooldown is perfect for a starter dinosaur. And by far, it can literally just rage bait people so much. And same goes for Velociraptor. He is also a good starter dinosaur. I would say that he is really good during combats and stuff. He can catch up to any small dinosaur and get you easy kills. And also a good dinosaur to get rage baited, which you've seen in streams. And it was not fun. But anyways, we got Dilophosaurus. He is an F tier for me. Look, I'm very sorry, Dilophosaurus, but look, I put you in F tier because the reason why is because you don't do that much good damage. And not to mention that you don't got like any heavy attacks or whatnot. But I'm actually very excited that they're gonna do a remodel for Dilophosaurus, which I really hope they get done. And we'll probably rank it much higher. But anyways, we are moving on to Eutyrannus. Now, I don't know where to put Eutyrannus in this rank because he is like an underrated dinosaur to use whenever you're starting off the game. But something that I've noticed him before is that he literally has the most broken combat, and the heavy is very buggy most of the times. But coming up next, we have the Ceratosaurus old model. He is an F tier for me. He was so torturous whenever I was playing with him, whenever I was in, like, the first time experience. It was not fun. Like, let me tell you this right now. Ceratosaurus is by far garbage. Not to mention that, like, its attacks are, like, so low in damage and doesn't even do that much of a knockback. And its health is literally horrible. But, I mean, if you master him, then it's a D tier. Wait, no, a B tier. And for Para, I really don't know about Para. I mean, he does have the kick ability, but it still sucks. The old model really did still suck because you could just get killed instantly, like, nice. But I'll put it in D tier for now since it actually does good damage for its size. Coming up next, we have the Suchomimus. He's kind of into D tier to F tier. But to me, he's an F tier. I mean, he's going to get a remodel soon. Yeah, most of these dinosaurs are going to get remodels. But he still suffers from, like, hitboxes issues with, like, him during combat, which is really horrible. And sometimes you gotta get lucky whenever you, like, hit that, like, neck move. But for Therizinosaurus, on the other hand, I would say I would put her in, A tier. My reason for this is that, look, I'm not good with Therizinosaurus, but I've seen people with the gameplay mechanic. And one thing with this dinosaur is that she can literally give an effect of bleeding, which can like decrease the person's health, which goes the same with Baryonyx. Not to mention the heavy, where it can literally just throw the dinosaur into the dirt or something, and it can like flung them away, which is really good whenever you're in low health. So by far, good dinosaur. Now our next dinosaur, that being the Ankylosaurus, I would say he's a really good dinosaur to use. I had so much fun with him during the Christmas update, with like that club tail. And I love his attack moves. Really nice attack moves that he's got, and can do some heavy damage, which I like. And as long as you aim the heavy good, or like if someone wastes their heavy, you can literally just hit them with yours, which literally just like flungs them away, which is really nice. I would say Ankylosaurus is by far my best pick of a herbivore. And speaking of a herbivore, Triceratops is also an S tier. Such an underrated dinosaur. I gotta say, like, whenever I first played with the Triceratops during my gameplays, he was actually so, like, he surprised me. He was actually OP because you can literally just do a stomp effect where it can literally just repel everyone that is like in a cluster, which I like. And the fact that it can do some good damage, like I love how much damage this Triceratops can do. Especially that it can manage to kill a D-Rex. A D-Rex, man. Like that is just incredible. It just literally just depends on skill mostly. But if you main Triceratops like I did, you're gonna like destroy people. And now up next is the Mutant Tyrant, which also is S tier, and it's all because of one ability that this dinosaur has, and that it can revive. Yeah, this dinosaur is literally just a zombie. So, but what makes it a good dinosaur is that it can literally just revive whenever teamers like destroy him, or like as soon as like he dies, he can just come back and literally just take the kill. Like he has a second life. Like that's literally awesome from a dinosaur. Like you can just like get your revenge from there easily. Like I've had so much fun with him, especially his attacks are nice and everything, with like the biting combo and then like him slamming down with heavy. And the heavy, not to mention, is really OP as well. Yeah, so such a good underrated dinosaur to use from like the Halloween event, of course. And next up is the Pyroraptor. Now the Pyroraptor, it's literally the worst version of the Velociraptor. Let's be real here. Like, it's more expensive than the Velociraptor. And that's all I have to say for Pyroraptor. I mean, it's just the worst dinosaur to use. And it's way better to just get the Raptor itself instead of this one, since it offers, like, better combat. Up next, we have the Dimetrodon. Yeah, you can already see where I'm putting this. I'm putting this in F tier. There's no explanation. He's literally simply the worst dinosaur to use. He's literally small and does so low damage and literally gets targeted most of the time whenever you're starting as a beginner. Like, yeah, I mean, it can escape and all, like, with fast speed, but I mean, the Gallimimus is a way better option if you want to get easy kills. But as Pachycephalosaurus here, I gotta put it in F tier, man. Like, Patchy, the old one, I'm not talking about the new one, but Patchy literally sucked so bad. Not to mention the heavy itself was also horrible, in which in this case, it literally just is simply the worst. But next up we have Styracosaurus. This is a better option. I would say Styracosaurus is in D tier because of how horrible it is. But what makes it a good dinosaur is that it can do some good damage. Like, you can just spam the attacks and you can like literally kill almost anything depending on size. But I mean, the only downside is the health, but it's still pretty underrated dinosaur to use whenever you're like starting. So I literally recommend getting Styraco as your like herbivore. Like, it's literally like just the Triceratops but for beginners. Next up we got Baryonyx. Okay, I was gonna put him in D tier because of like the low health and like how easy it is to get targeted that much. I mean, well, yeah, we do get targeted a lot. But no, I'll put Baryonyx in C tier. The only reason why I put him in C tier is because if you've seen my like skin showcasing of like the Baryonyx, you've probably seen that I've been like getting good at it. Like, as long as you get good with Baryonyx, you can literally do some good damage with like tier 3s and like other dinosaurs. Like, and it's literally the same effects it gives like as the Therizinosaurus, which in that case, that's literally pretty good. I mean, it's a very underrated dinosaur. Up next, we have the Carnotaurus. I would say that this Carnotaurus itself, he's literally a good dinosaur to use. Like, you can literally, like, master him so good. Especially with, like, the charge attack and then, like, his heavy being able to, like, catch up with, like, a boost. Now, that is good. That is really awesome. And not to mention that it can literally just catch up to any dinosaur that's, like, escaping. And the fact that it can literally, like, has a good knockback is, like, really nice. And it gives you the advantage of, like, winning over, like, tier 3s. Like, mostly only tier 3s, but still a good dinosaur. Up next, we have the Allosaurus. And I do want to say that Allosaurus is kind of the same as Baryonyx. I mean, it's kind of, underrated. But at the same time, I kind of see why people hate it. And I just put it in F tier. But here's the thing. A good thing about this dinosaur is that it has a good heavy. Like, the heavy literally helps and can do some good damage, and then like you can just like get distance away to heal and all that, which is why I will give credit to that. Up next is we got Yeti Trike. I would say that this dinosaur is either an S tier, but I put it in S tier because I think it's really OP of a dinosaur. Like, it literally has a slam attack where it can literally just hit everyone from all sides. Like, every single attack is literally does a lot of damage. It's a good tier 4, and the fact that it can literally defeat D-Rex if you know how to use it, like, and skilled, it's a good dinosaur to use, like, even to defeat teamers as well. But as always, this dinosaur is also used as teamers. Every dinosaur is. But next up we have the Brachiosaurus. Brachiosaurus itself is the worst dinosaur in tier 4. It's literally slow. I know it's supposed to be slow because it's huge and it has long neck, but it takes so long to walk to the other side of the map whenever you're like trying to hit somebody, and then whenever they try to escape, you can't even hit them anymore. Like, it's very useless. The neck attack literally doesn't help as well. It just pushes them away, and it makes it hard to even get a kill with this dinosaur. And then you just get destroyed by the whole server, like, in minutes. Like, that is just, like, sad. So I would not recommend getting this dinosaur itself. Like, it's a waste of money. It doesn't even have a heavy as well, so that sucks. But anyways, we got the Indominus Rex. Now, this one is tricky to rank because he did get nerfed after I was literally done with, like, recording his, like, last moments with, like, the buff, like, how, like, strong he is. I would have put him in S tier if he never got nerfed, because he's literally, an unstoppable beast. But nowadays, it's literally just teamers just using it as an advantage, which I don't blame. I mean, he's literally a strong dinosaur. But even with the nerfs, like, he's still a good dinosaur to use. I mean, a hybrid, I'm sorry. He's still a good hybrid to use. And the hitboxes is fine as well. But I don't know, you guys decide. If he was not nerfed, he would have been an S tier. But for me, nowadays, he's just now an A tier. But next up, we have the Giganotosaurus. Okay, Giganotosaurus was kind of tricky to use at first, but he can do some, he's literally tanky. He's literally like an Ankylosaurus, but a carnivore. So I'll put him in A tier, because he's literally that strong of, like, health, but, like, his attacks are heavy as well, which is really nice. Not to mention, this dinosaur literally, like, can throw you up in the air and then just, like, breathe fire on you. Like, that is cool as a heavy. But my only downside is its speed. So that's literally it. But he's really good. Up next, we are having the Spinosaurus, and let me tell you guys, Spinosaurus is an F tier for me. Sorry about that. I meant to say Spinosaurus is an S tier for me. This dinosaur is by far a fan favorite in Jurassic Blocky, not because of, like, how cool he is, but no, of how his combat works. He literally can do a scratch, and then he can literally do, like, a side push where he can knock back so far, and it's awesome. And one of the best dinosaurs to even use for side boxing, and that's why he's, like, mostly, like, around all servers. Not to mention that, like, the knockback on, like, all these attacks literally can help you, like, defeat teamers as well. So it's a good dinosaur for both sides, and, you know, one of the most goated dinosaurs in my opinion in this game. I mean, can we all agree though? But we have now the T-Rex. T-Rex is one of my favorite dinosaurs in this game, but my only issue is that, look, I'll put it in the A tier category because my reason is that the dinosaur itself is not good, but it's still good. I don't know if that made sense, but what I mean is, like, the T-Rex can do some good damage, especially that heavy where it can literally just flung, like, people away. But there's always, like, a way to, like, counter them easily now. Like, I've already defeated the T-Rex with, like, Spinosaurus and then, like, other dinosaurs like the Carnotaurus. But it still is a good dinosaur because it does a lot of damage and can literally, you know, also do side boxing. But what made it suck is the third attack where it literally just, like, slams down. And most of the time, like, the hitbox is not gonna work. So, you just gotta get lucky or get at least more closer to at least push him back whenever, like, there's, like, teamers around you and all that. But, yeah, it's still a good dinosaur to use. And, yeah, I would say that it's close to Giganotosaurus type level. But, anyways, our last dinosaur that we are ranking is the Tarbosaurus. Now, this, is related to the T-Rex. Yeah, it's a member, but it's literally a B tier for me because it's a way weaker version of the T-Rex, but it does offer one thing, and it does double damage. I would pair it in A tier, but for me it's a B tier because of how much people can just like counter that as well. But the only good thing that this dinosaur has is like his knockback is literally good. Especially that swirl move that he does, like with the spinning and then like takes one bite and then another bite. Like that's good. But my only issue with him as well is that it literally his heavy sucks. And I am not a personal fan of the heavy because like it takes long. And it's just like a push that it just gives them, which doesn't help that much since it's literally just gives them a little tiny push, but they can still like go get you. And not to mention its health is horrible as well. But besides that, I think it's a good dinosaur to use when you're intermediate in like Jurassic Blocky. But it's still a good dinosaur to use. It's like very underrated. But anyways guys, I hope you enjoyed this tier list that I've made. If you want, you can tell me in the comments on things that you disagree. I'm fine with that because this is my opinion. I just want to hear your guys' tiers on this. And until next time, guys, I'll be doing rankings on the ones that I've not showcased, and there will be showcased soon. Until like, except for the Halloween events. But anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this tier list that I've done with Jurassic Blocky, and some of them will be updated because of the remodels and whatnot. So stay tuned for part 2 on the next tier list video I'm about to do on this game. And stay tuned on more of these dinosaurs being showcased. But sorry for this video being late, guys. I was sick yesterday and my voice didn't sound good. And while I was like working on this video, but now I feel way better, and I hope you guys enjoyed. Because next time, whenever I do this tier list again, I'm going to be showing the dinosaurs in game. Because this one was low effort, but I hope you still guys enjoyed this, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye.